How's everybody doing? Headed to the gym. I usually make it before 5. Now I'm making it just before 6. But I'm always awestruck in the morning when I come out and I see the night sky. The skies are so clear that you can see every star. When I was a kid, I studied the stars. I was a stargazer. I got the astronomy merit badge in Boy Scouts. I was really into it. I knew where all of the constellations were. But now that I see it from a completely different perspective, I'm just awestruck by it. Especially the solidity of Polaris, right? How Polaris remains in its location. It's pretty awesome. So yes, Stoicism dictates that we start the day with an intensive workout. And I missed my creatine, but that's okay because you don't want to overload it. You don't want to strain your kidneys and take it every day. You don't want to get bloated, water bloated. So I'm about to make a nice long road trip, and I'm going to take you guys along with me. A multi-state tour, multi-state money-making tour. I love starting my workout before the sunrise. It makes me feel as though I'm getting the most out of the day. I look good bathed in brake light red. So yeah, I mean, getting started is important. Giving the best energy of the day to yourself is important. Going from extreme dormancy of being asleep into the most intense straining and working that you're going to be doing in the whole day, first thing in the morning, there's a special joy to that. It gives you a good hunger. I do intermittent fasting, but if you indulge in breakfast from time to time, you should start with a good workout in the morning, get your appetite up. I'm taking a new approach to my workouts now because I'm prioritizing my half-mile swim after each workout. And so that's kind of taking its toll because when you use your upper body muscles in a cardiovascular fashion, there's a trade-off with strength training. So you just have to be patient with yourself with the bodybuilding exercises. It's the same thing with yoga, right? When I was on the television show Exhale, I was on Steve Ross's TV show on the Oprah's network, the Oxygen channel. There was a yoga show called Exhale. And before we could even film any of the shows, we had to train for 3 months with Steve Ross. And that is, 3-4 days a week, yoga, intensive yoga, sometimes twice a day. But I was in very, very good condition when I finished his program. In fact, I went immediately from the TV show Exhale onto the, I think it was Kathy Kelly, the Sport Body Corporation had, they were producing, and they probably still are, I'm not sure, they were producing exercise videos. So I was doing quite a bit of sports modeling back in the day. And I went immediately from doing Exhale to doing the Kathy Kelly program. Now, the Kathy Kelly program, or the Sport Body program, provided us with meals. Okay, it was very controlled. I did not eat outside of the meals that were provided by the program. And they delivered the food, twice a day or 3 times a day, whatever, to the house. And they gave us an exercise regimen. It was not yoga, calisthenics and so forth. It was challenging, don't get me wrong. Anything you do that you're not accustomed to doing, it's going to be challenging. But believe it or not, and it dumbfounded me just like it dumbfounded them. Believe it or not, at the end of the 2 months, 8-week television show with Sport Body, I actually gained weight. I gained weight on the Sport Body diet after doing yoga every day and controlling my own diet. I don't keep a bad diet. I don't keep an unhealthy diet. But it's just funny that, it was immediately the next day after I finished Exhale that I started the Sport Body program. Maybe I shouldn't have gone from a superior training program to an inferior training program like that immediately right after each other. But it was fun. And against Steve Ross's advice, I did begin bodybuilding while I was in the program. He was telling us, don't do any other exercise outside of the yoga program. And then once we were doing it for about 6 weeks, he said that we could incorporate running if you want to do some jogging or running in addition to the yoga. But he was a skinny yoga dude. It's all good. But I was in good shape. I like yoga. There's yoga here at the gym. I just don't know what the new schedule is, so I'll find that out. As you can see here, we are at 24-hour fitness. So I mapped out all of the 24-hour fitnesses on my journey. So I'm going to be stopping to get my workouts done while I'm on my tour. And I'll take you along with me. You'll get to see how 24-hour fitness is in Denver, in Vegas. For some reason, there's no 24-hour fitness in Phoenix. But there is, of course, in San Francisco, several of them. And Seattle. So here we are. The only way for me to get to the floor is through the locker room. Can't have the camera on in the locker room, so I'm gonna cut off now and come back. Peace.